The ultimate compliment that a lawyer can have is when a judge calls him and says, look, I have a problem, I need your help.
We're passionate, we're driven, and we want to make sure that our clients have their expectations exceeded.
Been known for delivering a high-quality product representing well-respected clients.
We do commercial litigation, we do a lot of administrative healthcare law, we do a lot of work in professional responsibility, representing lawyers that have issues with, for example, the state bar. We do a bit of gaming work.
Service is of utmost importance. That's what we're here to do, is to serve our clients. So whether it's communication with the client, being accessible, all of that is hugely important, because I don't think people typically look at the law as a service industry, but when you step back and you look at it, you're serving your client's needs, you're protecting your client's interests, so service is paramount.
We get a lot of new clients who have been referred to us from either existing or former clients, and one of the things they talk about is, you know, we were referred to you because we understand that you provide a great service. Not only are you guys smart, you're focused on what the needs are of the client, but you'll talk to me, you'll communicate with me, you'll make sure that I understand what's going to happen and why it's happening. So I can't overemphasize enough the importance of client service.
All the lawyers at this firm who are working on a case tend to have client contact. They tend to know the people that we're dealing with, and that is how you put a case together and you understand the client's business and you understand those things that are important to achieving the resolution in the dispute that the client wants. It's a big job. Lawyers who handle these cases don't just sit in offices and write briefs. You spend a lot of hands-on time with clients.
It's a constant process because your strategy has to be flexible enough to take on issues that pop up throughout that course. But unless you're thinking strategically, you are at the whim of your adversary. And we never want to be at the whim of our adversary. We want to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 steps ahead of our adversary.
The doors here are always open, and there's a lot of teamwork. And by involving multiple people in it, you be sure you don't have the blinders on, and your strategy is, you're covering all angles with your strategy.
You have to understand those things, and that is what we do, and we do it continuously from the start of the case until the end, and that's how you successfully litigate things. You don't litigate them from 35,000 feet. You litigate them on the ground, and that is what we do, and we do it in essentially every case that we handle here.
It's always about focusing on your end game and strategically setting up a strategy that gets you to that point. We're very successful in communicating with clients about what's possible, what the realms of possibility are, and then charging forward and making sure that we can get the best result possible consistent with what the client is expecting, or at least wishing to happen with respect to their case. So we're very flexible in terms of talking to the client, understanding what their needs are, because that's most important to us, and then formulating a fee arrangement that helps them, but at the same time compensates us as a firm for the work that we're going to do.
Beyond just the professionalism of dotting every I and crossing every T and keeping me out of harm's way with every sort of intersection, has been the consideration that's always been shown to the community at large. To look out on behalf of the community through everything that you do, that's what motivated me to ask you to get more directly involved with my school.
I'm currently on the Public Education Foundation board and serve on the executive committee. I'm also the chairman of the Andre Agassi College Preparatory Academy. And so a lot of my giving back has been through serving on boards, particularly boards that are geared towards education in children.
I have been involved with the Nathan Adelson Hospice, which is Nevada's only not-for-profit hospice. We treat and provide end-of-life care to anybody, regardless of the ability to pay. And the other thing that I'm very proud of is I'm the co-editor of a book called the Nevada Civil Practice Manual, which is the definitive authority on civil litigation in the state of Nevada. You'll find it in the office of every good lawyer, and you'll find it on the bench of every judge and every justice of the Supreme Court in the state. And I'm the co-editor of that with Professor Jeff Stempel from the UNLV Law School, something that I'm real proud of.
Walking into the office that day is one of my first experiences ever, like having to really deal with lawyers, like just what does this mean and what's it going to be, and just sitting down with you right away. I sort of went, why are there so many jokes about lawyers? I was like, he's a pretty good guy here.
I think when you walk in the door of our law firm, you immediately sense that this is a collection of people that can help me with my issue. They care, they're human, they communicate, they're focused, and they will get the job done. We allow and believe people should be whoever they want to be, but you have to have the work ethic, you have to have the passion and the dedication and all of those other things in order to really fit in at this firm. Because we know, the three of us know, that when you have employees who are happy and enjoy being at work, they are productive, they communicate well with clients. We're in a service industry, and all of that works together when you have happy employees. So we do whatever we can to make sure that the environment is one that's conducive to productivity and happy people. At the same time, people who are striving to do their best work. To put our best foot forward for our clients, from top to bottom, this firm has all of those attributes. And I think that's really what separates us from a lot of other firms in the community.